Të dashur shikues, mirëmbrëma dhe mirë se takohemi në emisionin e parë të sezonit të dytë të Lifestyle magazinës tuaj të preferuar Carpe Diem. Pas një sezonit të mbar dhe i suksesshëm me më shumë se 40 personazhe dhe këtë sezon Carpe Diem do të mundohet të sjellë personazhe dhe karakteret më interesante nga sfera të ndryshme dhe të prek tema që rrallëherë diskutohen në eterin mediatik. Për një fillim pozitiv zgjodhem që të fillojmë me aktorin nga New Yorku, që është me origjinë shqiptare, të fillojmë ndeshtëm me buzëqeshje. Shkrelli në Carpe Diem. Shikim të këndshëm. Përshëndetje John dhe mirë se erdhe në Carpe Diem.
Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Jam John Shkrelli prej New Yorkit. Kam babën prej omelet and nonën prej, I forget, somewhere around there.
A mund të bëjmë një foto?
Po, shqiptar way.
Okej, faleminderit. Tani mund fillojmë?
A ka ba? Come on.
Okay, we'll continue in English because it's the
that's
best way how
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. How would you describe your profession?
Oh, my profession? I'm a comedian, but I'm a versatile comedian. I'll do stand-up, but yet I'll do sketch, and I like to make pranks. Like, what's his name? Ali G. What's his name?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, Sacha. I'll sort of things like Sacha Baron Cohen would do. So my comedian out, whatever, if you want to call it, whatever. It's basically versatile. So, I enjoy doing stand-up, but it takes a lot of work doing it. I mean, you have to do just stand-up. You can't just go out and do your little sketch comedy or go out and what I do is I make pranks on the streets and everything, and you can't just go do that and as well, unless you're a real polished comedian, in which you're a comedian that's been doing it for 10 years and you could just get up on stage and do that. But that's what I'm trying to basically focus on, because I love doing stand-up. I think Albanians are naturally funny people, and I think their outlook on things, their perspective is totally different from like Americans, and I like to bring that out in my comedy. So
do they get it?
Yeah, they do get it, because they realize they never understood how. For example, it was my uncle. He saw my next door neighbor at his house, and the guy pulled out a car. Right, he was pulling a car into the driveway, and it was on the tow. And he goes to him. He goes, "What is that? What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, it's my 1956 Stingray." He goes, "Yeah, how much you pay for that?" He goes, $200,000. $200,000. He turns to me and goes, "What stupid idiot? For $200,000, it should drive by itself. He's got tow truck to buy it. You're stupid." It's just things like that. And he just looked at him, So, I mean, there's certain things that people because it makes sense. Like, okay, why should you be buying a $200,000 car? But, so those are things that I think Albanians see that not a lot of other people see, like little simple things,
Albanian born in New York.
Yeah.
What's the lifestyle of Albanians born in New York? What's your lifestyle?
The lifestyle it's kind of
if we put also comedian to it, it will.
Yeah, you get to have, as comedy helps with everything. I was best friends from an Albanian guy from Tirana, and him and I, we were like roommates. I was close with him, and he was an immigrant who came in like 1991 or something, and I found myself like being close with him amongst my American Albanian friends, So it's just I guess comedy kind of helps you out, because I was always close with Albanian immigrants, and but I'm not gonna do that this time. So I don't know, get ready, ladies, I guess.
And bad things about New York? Okay, we got the
Oh, okay.
ladies.
No. The good things about New York is you have everything. Everyone can understand your humor because it's diversified amongst like everyone could see it. It's not only just people from New York, and also it's New York has got every flavor that you want. It's everything you want here. You know, you don't need to go anywhere. And when people say, you know what, if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I say, if you make it in New York, who cares about making it anywhere? Just stay in New York. You know?
And bad things, something that...
Bad things are just, I would, you know what? That's a good question. I really don't find a lot of bad things about New York. Probably, I mean,
if there is not any, you don't have to say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a few things. I think that the income distribution is a little unfair. I think you have too many millionaires and too many poor people, and the middle class are kind of like stuck, like basically. I wouldn't say holding. Well, it's the. You have like too many of the people that make their money the easy way as far as the market, the way the market is, and stock market. The people, the rich are getting richer, as you can see. And I'm not talking about the 10%. What's the thing?
99%.
Yeah, 99%, the 1%. I'm not even talking about that because it doesn't matter. And everyone has, but I think that people should basically, they shouldn't look like 99%. Shouldn't look at the 1% as bad, whatever. I just think that you should just take the opportunity, whatever it gives you, and make good out of it, instead of complaining, instead of doing things like that. You know, it's like that's what everyone does right now. And at the same time, even though it's unfair, like the wealth distribution, it's not. It doesn't give anyone any reason to go ahead and make an excuse and go ahead and blame them. Hey, you know what? It's our legislation. It's our, we should basically deal with them instead of dealing with them. You know what I mean? It's sort of like your brother's getting all the allowances from your dad. You're not getting nothing, and you're doing work. And hey, you know what? Who are you gonna blame? Him? You're gonna hate him? Or are you gonna talk to your dad and say, hey, listen, what are we doing here? So that's the thing. But I find that too much with people in New York. I know the problem. But I think the way people are handling it is totally wrong. And I took light of that situation with Occupy Wall Street. We did a film in a couple years ago about the 99 percentile. And I just wanted to look at both perspectives. And I looked at the so-called 99 percentile and the so-called 1 percentile, which I don't believe there's anything that, whatever, I think you just choose to decide if you're going to be 1 percentile, which I'm a 1 percentile, just so you know. No, but I took light into the situation, and I went out and I pretended to be a news journalist, and I was asking both parties, about the, what their input and everything, and I just joked about it. Because when it comes down to it, it is a joke, You gotta laugh about it. I mean, I almost got in trouble, almost got arrested, and got beat up. But at the same time, it's all fun, I guess.
Beat up.
Yeah, if you can make someone laugh, that's the thing. Oh yeah, but even how about this is one part. I was messing around because they always talk about, like, all I do is grab everyone with suits and ask them questions, claiming they were 1 percentile. And one guy went up and I said, hey, so you're the 1 percentile? Who's this prostitute you're with? He's like, you asshole, that's my girlfriend. And he started chasing me on the street, which, he had every reason to. So, but I had to do that. I had to go ahead and push the buttons because that's the only way you're gonna get.
How would you describe your humor? I mean, what do you want to reflect with your humor?
My humor it has to do a lot with experiences from, like, I'm the youngest out of 10 kids. So
10?
Yeah, 10, and
That's
I
a
had,
good number.
Yeah. No jem ka pas vjeshin shëllua. Baba jem ka thonë, çka do më vao, do më shku jashtë me lill berat, o çka? E nona jem ka thonë, çka? I don't know. It's a stupid joke. Certain immigrants, I was born and raised in New York all my life, basically, in the city. And then when I talk Albanian, my Albanian comes out to be broken. And it's really, you know, they say, oh, let's cut the knot. You know, and I would joke around with certain, you know, Albanians that just came from Albania. And say, hey, Tia, cut the knot. I go, that's right, I'm cut the knot. Yeah, I'm proud of it. Because when you say you're cut the knot, it's like an insult. You know?
Yeah.
It's like you're saying to help, but you know, hey, that's right. I go, yes, boy, I'm cut the knot. You know? And I remember these Albanian ladies and old ladies, they used to love to hear me talk Albanian in Tirana. They would just sit there, I would go, oh, duhet me shku nesër me shku në Bolognë. And they go, oh, they would like call other ladies and just flet, flet. I go, yo, these me for mirë. They go, hey, flet mirë. I was like, all right. But I was like, I entertained them without even trying to make any jokes, you know. But I found Albania interesting. It was funny. It was like, I asked a friend of mine, I go, why are you driving around like in circles? So I was thinking, saying to myself, well, really, wow, like, who steals them? It goes, Albanians steal them, and they just throw it for scrap. I'm like, what? It's like, how that people like walking down the street and like, hey, sika puna, mirë. What? Koka shkua? Huh? He's down the middle. He's like, that's what happens? You know, like, what? They gotta really do something about that. And people drive in circles, like, oh, okay. Oh, kapak. Kapak, that's what it is. Men in kapakat. And ska kapak. Okay? It's like, what? Like, really? Like, I would think about, like, not walking in the middle of the street at night. You know, you wind up getting...
Especially if you're drunk.
Wait, have you heard about this or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Have you ever heard of someone, like, disappearing? Like,
No.
Bella kazuar në ta, manhole, you know, s'ka pas kapak.
Ska kapak.
Ka dashvari në shtëpi edhe, jo, s'ka pas kapak, jetë e kazuar. I don't know.